Bucket naked.
Got some bad news for you. You're fucking done, son. It's over. Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes off my face. Right now. Y'all go ahead and get your hate out. Get all your names you're going to call me and get that out of your system. But for your information, I have been on 9 cruises since 1993. The ones through 2005 were not cheap, but they were very nice cruises. The people that worked the ship were nice. The people that were on the cruise were nice. You didn't go to the dining room dressed like you were going to the pool. There was a certain amount of decorum required. When you got up in the morning, you could go through early in the morning, because I was. You could go through the breakfast and get coffee and a donut. They had a continental breakfast that early. And then go to what's called the Serenity deck, and you could sit there and drink your coffee and enjoy the sun coming up. You couldn't do that on this last cruise because they were still drunk from the night before. And the only place they could find to hide with their goofiness is on the Serenity deck. The people on either side of us in the cabin were ridiculous.
So as you can tell, this white lady is about to go in on the foolishness that's going on these cruises, right? Basically, she's fed up with it. You can say she's tired. She has black fatigue, right? You know, she talks about, a long time ago, in the early 90s, things were cool. You got more for your buck, more for your dollar. Now you pay for these cruises and you, like she's saying, you got a deck that you could go to in peace and have your coffee and relax. Now it's you got a bunch of hungover, youngins, YNs out, just laid out because, they're trying to get over that, like she said, the hangover from last night. So there's no peace. You can't go on a cruise now and have peace, is what she's saying. But let's listen to some more.
Their trash stumbled out into the hallway. And I'm not talking people, I'm talking literal trash. They would go up to the bars, the buffets, and get plates and plates of stuff. And then just pile it on the floor outside their door.
Yeah, if you don't know what she's trying to say, what she's basically trying to say is that there has been a new element based off of the popularity of cruises, and obviously social media, I believe, played a large role, and people now doing stuff on cruises because you know how it is. People are Me Too culture, and so they can't think for themselves. And a lot of times, all of the things that they embrace or the things that they think is dope is all based off of what somebody else says. So because cruises have now become the thing, and it's been a lot of stuff. Tulum, it's a spot over in Ohio that everybody used to go to. Now it's Black Yacht. Obviously, that's been around for a little time. But she's basically saying that black people, and not even all black people, but black culture and the worst of us, have now infiltrated into a place that used to be an okay and affordable place to go, and they've completely ruined it by bringing their nonsense with them. And I don't understand it because it's almost like people feel like just because they spend their money that they can do whatever it is that they do or do whatever it is that they want to do. Oh, it's my money. Oh, I pay for it and all of this stuff. And that's not how it works. How it usually works, and this is how it works when you start to spend money, is the more money that you spend, the more decorum you're supposed to have. Let me say it again for the people in the back, because I know that there's some people that disagree with me and you think that the customer is always right, and it's not. It's almost like a restaurant. Like, think about it from a restaurant perspective. If you are just buying fast food or whatever, you can have it your way. Literally, that is the slogan, I believe, of Burger King. I think it's like have it your way. You can do whatever it is that you want. You can go through the drive-through. You can do all of that. When you start to get to the five-star experiences, not just a steakhouse, all right? Five-star experiences, you get it the way that the chef prepares it for you, because the chef now can kind of give you some insight on how you're supposed to eat it, how you're supposed to enjoy it, right? They're creating the experience for you. And as weird as it may seem, the more money you spend, the higher the expectation of you to act a certain way, because people are not necessarily just paying for the experience. They're paying for an opportunity to put themselves in rare air. They're spending money to keep a certain element out, and so everybody is supposed to. It's not just about profitability; it's about exclusivity. That's what people are paying for.
Yep.
They're paying for exclusivity. They're not paying for just profitability. Of course, they want to be profitable and come along with it, but if you go into certain neighborhoods, or you go into certain country clubs, or you go into certain buildings, right? The reason that the prices are so high is because they want to keep a certain element out. And so I believe what has happened is accessibility, which is one of the reasons that I don't believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion. I think that it's about class. Accessibility breeds contempt, and then contempt then turns into people blaming the line for racism. Now they're blaming Carnival for being racist. And women like this, you may not like her, but she is the core of the business that Carnival has used in order to support themselves for a long time. So while Carnival may want to expand, they still want to keep out a certain element. And it doesn't mean that they're against black people. It means that they're against ghetto-ness and ratchetness and hood rats and people that are ruining the experience. If I spend an egregious amount of money, or if I spend my money to go on a cruise, which you can count me out of cruises, I'm not even into it. If I spend my money, or I'm stuck on a boat next to a person on a cruise, if you think I want to have a pile of trash outside of the hallway every single day that probably smells, and the level of ratchetness and what requires in order for them to continue to clean it up from the staff, then you got another thing coming. It's crazy.
There was no class. In the words of my grandfather, they had no couth. The fighting is what amazed me. You're on vacation in parts of the most beautiful part of the world, and all you can do is cuss, scream, and fight. Now, mind you, I met people on this cruise that were from a Baptist church somewhere up near Chicago. There was about 15 of them. I regret to this day not getting their names. I had such a fun time with those people. But I couldn't visit with them because of all the nonsense going on. And it didn't matter where you went on the ship. The nonsense. Now, I watched a lady's video today where she blamed it all on Carnival for dropping the prices. I don't know how much more you could insult your own people. That because they paid an inexpensive fare, that somehow excused them from their stupid actions.
Well, see, black folks don't pay attention to the words they say. They don't. They just talk. Like she said, you just insulted your own people by saying, oh, because it was cheap, this is why we got black folks going in and acting a damn fool. which is crazy. Like she said, no matter what you pay, you still have to act with like she said, so act like you got some coof. You know, just cause you got in on a cheap rate don't mean you need to act a fool. Show some, act like you got some sense, like my grandma used to tell me. You know, act like you got some sense. Act like you got some home training.
No. It's not Carnival's fault they lowered prices. It's ill-mannered, classless people. And while there may be a large part of it, one particular race, it is not race exclusive. But what amazed me is you couldn't go to the swimming pool deck ever. From like 8 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock at night, you couldn't go.
Damn.
Because it was bad.
I bet it was.
It was bad. So when I got back, I wrote Carnival a letter, told them I would be not be sailing with them again because I did not enjoy my cruise. People take cruises to relax. They take cruises to have a good time. You go in the bar, have a few drinks, have a lot of fun. You come lay out on the deck by the pool, have a few drinks, enjoy yourself. Have a hamburger. Have whatever you want. But enjoy yourself. You don't enjoy yourself on Carnival anymore.
Let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. Let me know what y'all.
Yeah, hey, she said it. Hey, she tired. Old lady said she tired of y'all YNs out here acting a fool, causing a ruckus. Don't know how to act, just acting like buffoons, man. Like y'all ain't never been nowhere, man. Again, just because, and that's the thing. What, like I said, they're able to buy these tickets. Once, like I said, Carnival has dropped the price, but they're still able to buy these tickets and put it on Klarna and Affirm or Afterpay or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? I mean, these folks that can't even put their tickets on a damn credit card. They got to use Afterpay, right? And then, you know, sneaking in wine and liquor and everything else. I mean, if you're going to go on a cruise, like I said, at least be able to afford your alcohol, you know, because the meals are free. All you got to do is pay for your alcohol. And y'all can't even do that. Y'all got to sneak on alcohol, man. Come on. Y'all, let me know what y'all think, man. Drop some comments down below. This is crazy. Like I say, y'all, CTN calls they niggas. Just ruin it for everybody. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. JLerone with JLerone Presents. You guys, please be good to yourselves by all means. Let's be good to one another. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Buck you naked.
Got some bad news for you.
You're fucking done, son. It's over.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs